There's a look at Bills Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Hey, Mike, here we go, D, all day, defense, all day. Mike's 50, Mike's 50, Mike's 50. I got it.
From the gun, it's Tua. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there.
Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Drop deep, drop deep. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creep.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple, down to the 15-yard line.
15-yard line.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Man, I got you. Mike.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. It'll continue to be interesting in these wet conditions how these kickers fare, but first test passed.
The special teams unit handled that. A lot of concentration to make sure the ball didn't slip through his fingers. After the snap, got it down and let it pop it through the post.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Not the way they wanted to begin things. You had the interception on the first play of the game. The good news, it only led to 3 points.
And remember our conversation with him prior to the ball game? He said they had something special designed for the first play. It didn't hit. Let's see if he can rebound from it and not let it get him down.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Check 13. Check 6. Mega.
Tua going to hand this one to Breida. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first two drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
It's fourth down.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Mike 5'9". Right here, right here.
Now Rodgers. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
In your face.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. His throw incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 4.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it, and they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into 1st downs and hopefully points.
On the pickup.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. And he'll have a Dolphins 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 30.
He was brought down
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
Now Tua. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
Needle blue.
Here's the mic. Going 58's the mic. Man, that's trash. That's trash.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
The Dolphin first down.
Okay, ready?
That's the end of the first quarter.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
5-2 is the mic. Mike's 5-2.
Hey, check mega.
Let's go one more. Check 4.
Tua sets up to pass it. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Trent Murphy in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block him. They were on him in a hurry.
Tight right, tight right.
Blaster, 6.
Hey. 4 down, 4 down, 4 down. Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 45-yard line.
A gain of
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down, Dolphins.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 45-yard line.
Blue striker.
Mike 50, Mike 50. He can't hang.
They go counter with Breida, and he's going to be met at about the 43.
Oh, yeah.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
Ready?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
50's the mic. I'm coming. Check 9, check 9.
Drill, 52.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Ball carrier.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Check 3, check
Steal, check steal. Rail, yellow.
50's the mic.
Ready, go.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he's got his man, that's Landry. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
First down, Miami.
Here we go.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Double tight, double
Right, white.
Double tight. We got 4. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Coming this way. Here we go.
Fury, yellow.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
They run with Breida. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
First foray into the red zone for Miami. 1st and 10 at the 19. A handoff as they run the counter play. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Complete to
Jarvis Landry. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe. Just let me breathe for a minute, man.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Now it's Rodgers. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Just like that. Mike, check. 59. Watch the back.
Throwing again. Rodgers. He's going to go up top again. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
Check 59.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48.
Brought down.
There to stop him, Juwan Bentley.
1 yard.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
59. Mike's 59.
Now this time Rodgers will throw. And this one caught by Max Williams. And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Mike 3. I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills have retaken the lead. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this out to the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Don't ask me a thing, how I got up, how I did it. Spend the whole half, had a blast, can I kick it?
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Black shot.
No, check that. We got Mike 52 right here. Mike 52. Get him.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Red cycle.
Tua going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And Tate's got it. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Set hut. Black 40.
Mike 52. Watch the pass.
Black ultra.
52's the mic right here over there, right? 52's the mic. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Tua now on 1st down. Looking for the out route. It's completed to Landry. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Landry. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Look at me. I bet you can't do it like me. Can't see me when I get on the ground. Game on, it's about to go down. A juke and shake it all up. My moves make 'em run them up. I'm lit so you know what's up. I got the party going.
Not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow still continuing to fall as we are back underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10.
59. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you.
On play action, it's Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Tighten up, tighten up. Pull it together.
Slow right. Switch.
On second down, it's Carson, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Hey, we heavy on the edges. Heavy on the edges.
Mike's 5'9", Mike's 5'9". Pick it up,
Mike.
pick it up.
Mike, check. 59. He's tired of me.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Going deep for Diggs. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it. Most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And 22 more yards there and another first down.
Dolphin first down.
Ready.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
I got one. 50.
Slice blue.
58's the Mike. Hey, let's get some penetration here.
Here's Breida. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Marcus Peters up to make the tackle.
Now that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
All day, punt.
51's Mike. Mike
6. Mega.
I'm coming for you.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are once again going to retake the lead. And the lead is up to 5.
The kick is good. Makes the score Dolphins 14, Bills 9.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check. All right. Check. Hey,
Now a play fake. Rodgers. He'll buy some time right. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Ricky. Hey, Mike. Pick the edge. Come.
On first down, Carson takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. Here, Liz. Check safety.
Mike's 5'9", Mike's 5'9".
Ready?
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Let's get that ball. 59's Mike. Check. 59.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
6 yards left on 2nd down.
Mike to 59. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
59. Here we go.
Mike's 5'9", Mike's 5'9".
Throwing is Rodgers. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Zerline's kick is up and through, and that will cut the lead down to just 2. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point's not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
1-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Dolphins.
Let's go. 52 blue.
We are off to the 4th quarter here on this special Christmas Day broadcast. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A great Monday night to wrap up the week in football. 2 division rivals and a great finish ahead as we come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Breida. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
He was brought down
17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down.
Yards. First down, Miami.
Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy.
Hey, Red.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
They run the counter now on first down. Past the 20. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 39 yards there, a big one.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
No gain on the play.
He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now.
Double tight.
An option run with Tua.
He likes to get those jump balls.
He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's third down. A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get, so he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. They'll try to run with Breida, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Miami.
Matt Breida with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on third and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
But I can't go. No, I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you wet.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by Casey Hayward. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet and make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there for the Dolphins. Give him 42 yards on the ground. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. This is Breida. And power running here down to the 6-yard line.
The ball carrier.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up Second, third guy in, rake it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Third down.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. To a fast pass outside complete. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Touchdown.
Jarvis Landry, his second touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
The
Extra
kicker
point
on
forthcoming.
Extra point.
And that one could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead.
Makes the score Dolphins 28, Bills 12.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Hey, get in the weight room.
Mike 5.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw.
Let's get off the field, D.
It's caught on the right side, Williams. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
9 brings up second.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34.
Watch the boot. Watch the boot.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
The Bills on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Here's Carson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good.
It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down. The job one to pick up the first down is complete. That was a big third down conversion, but they got to watch the clock. It's starting to become their enemy a bit here in a 2-score game.
Which means they have to pick up the pace, right? The tempo has to be upped. And what they do is they tell the quarterback in his helmet, hey, listen, when we pick up the first down here, tell everyone we're going. We're moving now to 2-minute offensive phase, and everyone on the bench area, they're waving them along too. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Let's go heavy. Let's go heavy. Heavy, what you got?
On second down now, it's Carson, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the
To throw, it's Rodgers. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. That catch good for only a couple. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Shift. Watch the shift.
Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Seventh play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Check 59, Mike.
To throw is Rodgers. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. And he'll get this one up to the 26.
Carson, the ball.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's got some space here. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this two-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here.
Ready. Red 38.
58 to Mike. Know your job.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So for the Dolphins, the win moves them to 8-7 now on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they'll be guaranteed a finish of no better than 500 as they drop to 7-8. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the